How is everyone this lovely day? I'm Happy Tangent, and we're here with Detroit Become Human. Looks like we're back with Connor, who of course got his android brains blown out last time we saw him. What's that say? Find Amanda? I almost wonder if this is actually some sort of cybernetic world. It looks to be that case because there's nothing behind me. So I imagine that this is all done internally. He's probably being rebooted. Alright, we want to make sure we don't miss anything. So this looks like the path they want me to go on. I can't go off the path. What about this place? Okay. Where's Amanda? Kinda looks like maybe the center there's something yellow glowing. So we're going to stay to the edges for now. See if we can't interact with anything else. Here, what do we got here? Oops. Good thing you don't fail those. I wonder what happened there. Connor seemed a little surprised. Alright. And I really don't want to make sure I don't want to go too far down the right path and miss anything. Oh no, there's somebody standing there. That's got to be Amanda. Okay. Hello, bird friends. I thought I saw a prompt for a second there. Yep, won't let me cross the lily pads. Still waiting on that run button. That's just me testing out other buttons just to make sure. Alright, so far just one thing. I imagine there's got to be one on the opposite side as well. Looks like almost a tombstone up ahead. That might be... Looks like that might be the one item on this side, on the right side of this room. Alright, this is probably me. Connor, Mark 1. I wonder if that was our first death. Died at the Detroit Police Department Station, November 6, 2038. Alright. I wonder if... Obviously this game has a finite number of deaths. I wonder if you just keep coming back here and they keep popping up gravestones for you. Just double check, make sure. Looks like this returns me right to the start. And then we'll just take this lovely bridge here. Go meet up with Amanda. See if she can help get us rebooted. Back out there on the police force, helping out Lieutenant Anderson.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It would be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Let's see. Regret, simulation.
It could have killed everyone in the room. The previous Connor should have anticipated the danger. It was a mistake to let an armed policeman so close to the deviant.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. but I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me, it will be helpful for the investigation.
Buddy cop movie.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this. Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
She wasn't too happy with some of the choices I selected there. Alright, let's look for our good buddy, Lieutenant Anderson. They want me to go there. Of course, I gotta do my sweep. Sorry, everyone. Oh, here we go. What we got down here? Joint Chief of Staff. Little memorial set up there. How's it
You
going?
might be in shock. Just take it easy.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis
Sounds like
Riggs,
we got some
has
tensions
spoken
between
of
the US and
intolerable
Russia.
provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
Let's see here. Look. Alright. Is there anything else? Just the TV and the memorial.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can.
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Oh, love connection.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Oh, shit. Freaking machine gun killed everyone in the room.
Machine android? Yep. Android police officer. Hey guys. How's it going? Seriously? Just gonna walk away?
I'll chase it up.
That's a warm welcome. Alright. Anderson's desk. Let's just peek over everybody's shoulder in the meantime. Our android brothers. Officer Miller. I can talk to him.
Good lord.
Back from
They
the dead.
already repaired you?
Unfortunately, my predecessor was too damaged to be repaired. I'm the new Connor.
Don't waste any time over at CyberLife. I don't think Hank's gonna be overjoyed to see you.
Well, why would you say that and just stop talking? Alright. Android cop. Hope he does that for every one of them. There's the twins. 3 years old. Alright, looks like they are all modeled the same. Alright, Officer Wilson. Anything? No? That. No, I cannot. So I guess we're just supposed to find his desk by just looking at each one. Blank. Well, maybe that's gonna be my desk. Excuse me. Detective Reed. Officer Brown. You want to talk to me either? How are you today, ma'am? Officer Person. Okay. Let's see here. Let's make sure there's nothing on the outskirts. Ask about desk.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
Thank you very much. Seems Connor isn't well versed in manners. This looks exciting. Oh. Oh, we got a squeaky toy on the loose. Get out of here. That's my corgi Gizmo. Want some attention. And once more. Come here. There we go. Let's find you a different toy. Alright, Detroit today. Famous Detroit painter dies. Oh, that's Carl. Carl Manfred, one of Detroit's brightest lights. The UN warns of World War III, and President Warren at 33% approval. It's not good. Famous Detroit painter dies. Carl Manfred, one of Detroit's brightest lights. Reports of famous artist Carl Manfred's death have been confirmed. The coroners described a fatal cardiac event induced by a stressful domestic situation. Manfred's son, Leo, has asked the media to respect his family's privacy at this difficult time. Carl Manfred rose to fame in the 2020s as a figurehead of neo-symbolism with powerful and dark works in the mold of Francis Bacon. Proliferate years followed until a dark period marked by alcohol and drugs, but the artist had apparently returned to work in recent months. The governor of Detroit expressed her condolences to the family on behalf of the city, describing Manfred as one of Detroit's brightest lights. A collection of Manfred's paintings will be auctioned by his estate in the coming weeks. Of course, we know that Leo kind of made that all happen. Let's see here. Ivanov says "Niet." Russian president responds to Warren's warning. CyberLife, world's first $1 trillion company, and global population reaches 10 billion. It's around, I believe, about 3 billion more than it is today. All right, let's see if there's anything to read. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory, and Ivanov said he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to UN conventions like everybody else. The conflict shows no signs of abating. I like how the cover stays on whatever you last left it. I believe, okay, so that's Anderson's desk. Let's not go there just yet. Officer Collins. Is there a wall here? Not right here, okay. How are you today, miss? And doesn't want to talk to me. Well, that's just an odd... Why would the hallway end in this alcove right here? That's strange structuring of a building. I bet you they have. I'm hoping they put me in the desk right across from Anderson. Alright, here we go. We found it. Job well done.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
We got a funny guy over there. Might as well. Explore new office. I felt like we've already done that. Examine his desk, explore police station. Well, this just seems a little bit intrusive, but why not? Come on, wonky camera. See if he's listening to some oldies. Knights of the Black Death. Release date 2021. Hadn't even come out yet. 3 more years. Everybody look forward to it. Alright, let's see. Let's analyze something here. Yep, we see that he's a slob. Alright, what do we have here? Come on now, where are they? Donuts. Alright, that's not surprising. Just like a little bonsai tree or something. Japanese maple. Cold coffee, traces of caffeine. Just clearly left from the day before. What is this? Hares. Canine Hares St. Bernard dog. This is like a Turner and Hooch thing going on here. Or Lieutenant Anderson is actually a dog. Alright, matches. Maybe he's like 2 dogs stacked on top of each other inside of a police coat. Alright, matches from Jimmy's bar. Should need about 3 more. I like how they're using stock old photos of Clancy Brown, who's playing Lieutenant Anderson. Let's see, he says not sure, says something not sure since 2019, owe me $50. Oh, it's saying that guy owes him 50 or something. It says good cop, real police, that dude's an asshole, and that's a nice girl. Red Ice Task Force. See, if only they would have stuck around with this task force, they could have stopped Todd, and that would have prevented all of that. His wife would have stayed with him, he never would have got into the drugs, Alice would be happy. Alright, here we go, some Anderson information. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests through the country, Detroit's Finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic. With the number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000, Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant, becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit police force. I lost my place. Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as the future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police Force. Well, there we go. That's quite the officer. Alright, we need 2 more. Looks like a hat. Detroit basketball cap. Seriously, they have to have a team name. That's so unoriginal. Detroit basketball. Okay. And here we go. Last one. How's my driving? Anti-Android slogans. Use your brain, not your Android. Android free space. Alright. What's this other one saying? I don't something. If I wanted to be ignored, I'd talk to my wife. You're not a bartender, then go away. It says if you're not a bartender, then go away. That's pretty good. No more SO. Yeah. Okay. I guess I almost could see some of these others. Happy people make me sick. I'm not grumpy. I just don't like you. If you have a complaint, please go to hell. Warning to avoid injury. Don't tell me how to do my job. And oh, I wish I could see that one, but something about $50. Oh, maybe it's that guy paying back the $50 and he got him like a Detroit basketball ticket. All right. I believe there's one other item on the desk. Oh, here we go.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately
Yeah, I
destroyed.
wish we could rewind that.
CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank, in my office.
Explore the office. There was one other item on the desk, and now that Anderson's shown up, it doesn't look like we'll be able to see what it was. Right next, between the headphones and between analyzing. Oh well. Maybe on the next playthrough I'm doing right after this, I'll make sure to do that one
Ask every
first.
day. We've always had accidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan.
Too late.
I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
Huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. So I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things? Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I'm gonna guess our buddy Hank doesn't like androids.
I'm very pleased to have joined the team. I can assure you I'll do my very
Close the
best.
door on your way out.
Have a nice day, Captain.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, but somewhere in Hank Anderson's past, something went wrong with an android. Maybe he fell in love with one and broke his heart. Alright, it's letting me go a little farther in. Let's see. Just make sure there's nothing over this direction. Oh, what's this? Oh, Connor, you're too nice. Let's try it again. Alright, what do we got hiding back here? Some jail cells. Yep, probably on the red ice. Cleaning up the streets.
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you.
Yep, not gonna stop staring.
Fucking android.
Oh, the little touches in these games. I doubt it would go any farther. Alright. We'll give him his piece. Elevators. Oh, you can even enter them. Co-ed bathroom. Sure my hair's alright. Yep. Look brand new. I was born yesterday. Of course, Android shouldn't need to use the bathroom. It looks like they won't even let me. I really almost don't want to touch these elevators though, but I'm guessing he'll stop them, so let's find out. Okay, or it's not an elevator and it's an interrogation room. Oh, of course, this is where I died. Alright. Clean sweep. Nothing on this side. Let's go check on the other side of the magic mirror here. Little two-way mirror systems. See if we missed anything. Come on now. Get in the door. Alright. Anything hiding in here? Alright. I guess this was all for naught. Loving that whole synthetic skin vanishing for a second. Alright, let's just make sure nobody here wants to talk to me, or maybe those lockers, cabinets. Alright, looks like everybody hates me. Sneak in, sneak in. Well, let's try to go make peace with Anderson. Boy, I almost don't want to start with Newt Connor.
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, I probably should have went with Newt Connor just to see the unlocked option.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
I wish I knew what that locked option was. Oh boy, they wouldn't even let me get close to him. There's an invisible wall right here. Trying to have me keep my space from him. Let's just do a quick walkthrough. Shows no prompts. I think that's the normal prompt we always see with these guys. Yep. Nobody else wants to talk to me before I sit down at my new desk. Alright, so be it. Oh, yep, we already read that. What to talk about? Let's see. Obviously, he has a dog. He likes basketball. Listens to music. Anti-androids. I read that as anti-steroids a second ago. You know, people love dogs, so hopefully he doesn't tell me that his dog passed recently.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday.
Look at
Did
this
you see the
stat
game?
checker.
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Alright. Don't talk about basketball. What about some music?
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
I know that when I pick this next one, I bet you I get a negative reaction for anti-androids. We gotta find out.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Oh, we broke even. Alright, let's see. I don't even remember who Fowler is.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
There we go.
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
We literally arrived like maybe 10 minutes before he got here, so we have no room to talk.
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Thanks, Hank. Alright, case file. Disappearance case, victim Gordon Lopez. Case assigned to Lieutenant Anderson. It's an open case involving an android. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. Case reference, an attack. The victim was Charles Bell, assigned to Lieutenant Anderson. Case is open involving an android. I think we have a theme going here. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by said model number I'm not going to read right now. Android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man. Before leaving the scene, the android remains at large. Another attack on Sarah Cornwall. Of course, open case, Lieutenant Anderson, yada yada yada. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android, model number that. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Oh, okay. In my head, I imagined they used rocket boosters and flew away. Alright. Another disappearance. Victim was Floyd Mills. The plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android, model yada yada. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. That was a bad night for that guy. Scan these files.
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
I don't know if Hank's listening. Alright.
I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them.
Well, he's not gonna like that.
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
Alright. Determined.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Attaboy Connor.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Alright, things got heated there with my buddy. Alright. let's see. Oh, there's a little split there at the end. Well, let's see the difference here. Looks like it's pretty set in stone. Find the magic stone. Okay, that's when we talked to Amanda at the start. Of course, we got to the police station. Explore the station. What did we miss? Maybe it's that winked for Hank. Huh. Missed some explore the station area stuff. I read that. Okay, oh well. We're going to replay the game and try to make different decisions on every choice next time. Alright, Hank got a lead. Looks like Hank gets mad no matter what, which is not surprising based on how much he hates androids. And then we forgot there's world stats, but there probably isn't nothing to stand out here. Let's just... apparently, very few people actually went around the circle. They just went straight to Amanda, and if anything, they like going to the left more than the right. Explore the station, 99% of us did it. And I have no idea about those other percentages. That makes you wonder how 99%, how they come up with that. Because some of these seem like you can't miss them. Alright, those must be 100% right there, actually. 98%, Hank got a lead. 2% got something that the rest of us don't know about. Alright, that's going to end this chapter. Please like and subscribe. And this is Happy Tangent. I'm out.